Yo, 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 what's good, y'all? It's Bassey, Akwa, and Real Right Sport response to MB Caine dissing, him, and, looking at this whole situation, I definitely do this, when you, like, I'm just looking at this, I'm comparing, Real Right Sport and MB Caine, I'm like, damn, man, when it comes to a dude like Real Right Sport, we already know about MB Caine. MB Caine has one of the meanest voices in the rap game, you know what I'm saying, hip hop and everything, but when I look at Real Right Sport, this is a new dude on the scene. This is the type of dude, if he saw you like enjoying your Nathan's burger sandwich, this is the type of dude to smack your sandwich out of your hand. This is the type of dude, when you were sipping water from the water fountain in school. This is the type of dude to push you in the water to make the water go into your nose. This type of I'm not saying he's like a scum. I'm just saying this is the type of dude like if you, he just seems like one of those type of dudes to do like very brash stuff. Like you saw in the video, he smashed like a wheelchair in the middle like of the whole thing. That was one of the scariest part. I probably didn't mention this. Like he smashed the wheelchair like in the middle of them. Like it was just a crazy scene. Like you didn't expect that. And then he said certain stuff about I'm like, wow, man, this dude. This is the type of dude. This is the dude in class that is just so disrespectful. The teacher even cops it, like, cause usually the teacher knows how to like deal with disrespectful kids, kind of embarrass them, kind of shun them. I mean, say like threaten to call their parents and stuff like that. And then the kid kind of like scares away. But this is the type of dude. He don't care if you call his mom care if you call his dad. He don't care if you call his grandpa. He don't care about nothing. He don't care if you tell the coach, on the football and basketball team. He don't even care. I'm saying, he know he's still gonna play. I'm saying, that's the type of dude this dude, Real Right Sports seems to be. I'm saying, and I definitely don't agree with, I don't agree with a lot of these dudes say or do. But when it comes to just him and his personality, he's just the type of dude. He kind of has like this is a hungry dude right now. Like I said this before, like I did a live on YouTube. Check that out if you see me go live. This kind of reminds me of like when Pop Smoke first came out, like on the like his first one, of like around NPR Flex. And this reminds me of it. He had like that certain type of energy, that hungry energy, like still in the hood. But still got fly stuff, still got fly cars, clothes, girls, got all that stuff, but kind of wants to break through in the rap game. You know what I mean? And eventually go legit. This is what I see when I look at Real Right Sport. When you look at MV Kane, this is a different situation. MV Kane we all know about him and everything. You know, and when we look at how other people, like the Five E's and stuff like that, like they Real Right Sport and MV Kane, their personalities kind of match. They're like from two different like different neighborhoods and stuff like that. But they both kind of have that thing in them, like I'm saying, they both got that, they both got that thing in them where like if you cut them in front of the line of the bodega, they might smack you into the goy beans like Pop Smoke did. So looking at this situation, I think he said something in the picture. I might even check that in a second. He said something in the picture, um, like he spoke about MV Kane, you know, and it's just like when like looking at the whole scene, there's like different crews and stuff, and it can kind of like get confusing. Because if someone sees like a Real Right Sport saying something about it, like an MVK, and they'll be like, oh, woos and chos. Like I don't even think that's necessarily how they even look at it. You know what I'm saying? I think they kind of there's like different crews and stuff like that, different dudes rapping and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So like so this is like a new generation of you know musical music rap beef and stuff like that. And I don't even think, oh yeah, I think the reason why Real Right Sport is responding because Henry King spoke about his cousin, which is Jeezy Mula, Real Right Jeezy Mula and everything. He's in jail right now. And I think, there was like a whole history between Jeezy Mula, stuff like that. It was like a big thing on the CC show and stuff like that, like Went Fire or whatever. They were like yelling at each other in the camera. Everybody knows about this, you know what I'm saying? So this is kind of like an extended thing, you know what I'm saying? It's like continuing because it's like Jeezy Mullah went to jail. So, you know, uh, and I think this dude, Real Right Sport, is actually Jeezy Mullah's cousin. So he's coming out and he's defending his cousin, you know what I mean? And he's doing that, he's rapping it, and I think he's doing a really good job, you know what I'm saying? Because I always say this about, rap crews and different crews and stuff like that just start rapping. A lot of the times these are just dudes from the neighborhood or dudes that hustle together or dudes that whatever gang together or something like that. And it's kind of really hard for like multiple like to have a crew of dudes that y'all just organically are cool with, and then y'all all could like pretty much rap. I think that's really dope, and I think that's really unique. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty like it's like divine. Like damn, like I was meant to do. It's like you know, like G Unit. Like look at all the dope rappers in G Unit, and they're all from like the same area. I think that's really dope. And whenever I see that, I'm like, yo, that's special. You know what I'm saying? So looking at this thing, you know, Real Right, this dude Real Right Sport. I definitely think he could rap. And I think people their critique on it, and definitely MB Kane fans, their critique on it would be that, oh, this dude can't rap. He's just, he's just dissing people. But people diss people all the time. You know what I mean, but I think the way that this dude did it, he was so animated. I think that it's pretty obvious like this dude is like getting money and stuff. So people are also drawn to the fact that this is a real street dude and stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's out whatever doing stuff. So they're intrigued by that as well. But just I think he's a good performer. I mean, you be on his lives, you got this thing in me talking about real difficult and stuff like that. Body's difficult. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely think he's a dope entertainer. I definitely think he definitely has a chance to make dope music. My thing is, it's just it's just the next thing. I mean, so when it comes to like the follow up, like for diss tracks, this is the thing about diss tracks when it comes to New York drill. Like like the diss tracks, the like diss tracks are all cool. You might get like a big buzz. You might get 5 million views. You might get millions of views. You know what I'm saying? But the one thing about these diss tracks that I've noticed that like is proven, you gotta have a follow up. You know what I mean? Like when all these dudes that you see are popping, you know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily because of like the diss tracks. It's not necessarily because of Chef started off as no suburban, or I mean 2G started off with suburban. Chef responded with no suburban, and then they had follow ups. They could actually make music. You know what I mean? But that's the thing about like a lot of these dudes. A lot of them, because the dudes we know about, I'm not speaking about them. The dudes we don't know about. You know what I mean? They never really had a follow up. You know what I mean? So I definitely think he should have a follow up, prove to people that he could rap. Because I think he could rap. This, I think even without these could have been anybody's name. He could have been talking about anybody. You know what I'm saying? He could have been talking about fictional characters, and it's still interesting. Like a dude from Utah is interested in what this dude has to say just by how he's presenting it. You know what I'm saying? So I think this, like, in order for him to break out and actually have like real dope success, I think you gotta like have all you gotta do is have a follow up, because it's complicated, but it's not complicated. Like you know what I'm saying? Because if he can make music, he can make music, so it won't be hard. I mean, but definitely like having a follow up. You know, like a lot of people in the comment section really like him. You know what I'm saying? Like it's new energy. This is a dude. He's gonna say what he feels. He's transparent. He seems like a real dude. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely interested to see what other music this guy has to drop and release. Kind of want to see what MV Kane has to say. I want to see what he has to say about this dude's rapping ability. You know, I feel like he would have to. I feel like you would have to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a dude. This is like being at the park. You know what I mean, and y'all going hard, y'all balling, and then some dude is just going hard, balling so hard. You know what I mean, that you to the point to where you gotta say he's nice. You know what I'm saying? You gotta say he's nice. You know what I'm saying? Like so, I think at this point, I saying that this dude is not like a nice, I don't know, because like I said, we gotta wait for the follow record. You know what I mean? But I'm definitely willing to well, I'm definitely waiting to see what you know, you know, what other music comes with that. You know what I'm saying? But in terms of the whole beef thing, definitely hope they, continue to keep it off the streets. And I definitely think, they're gonna be strategic in me because this dude, Real Right Sport, he sees the opportunity he had. Same thing with Coach the Ghost. Coach the Ghost saw the opportunity he had. He waited some time, he got signed and everything. So I think he's on the right path, moving different. I mean, I don't think he's moving the same as he was prior to this success. You know what I'm saying? So definitely hope, Real Right Sport can follow in those footsteps and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But you know, and definitely have a chance to break through. I mean, let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Turn on notifications, like, subscribe. How do you feel about this? How do you feel about Real Right Sport responding to MV Kane? Do you agree with Real Right Sport or do you disagree with him? Did you like his diss track called Difficult? You know what I'm saying? Or do you like MV Kane's diss track? I mean, like which one do you guys like the best? You know what I'm saying? who do you think is the better rapper? You know what I'm saying? Who do you think get more? Nah, I'm playing. You know what I mean, who do you think is the better rapper though? You know what I mean, I'm curious to see what other people have to say about that. I mean, let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Turn on notifications, like and subscribe, y'all. Holla.